Imagine waking up tomorrow. No supermarkets, no farms, no refrigerators, not even a single snack hidden in your kitchen. For most of human history, this wasn't imagination, it was reality. One failed hunt, one harsh winter, or one long drought could mean the difference between life and death. So, how did ancient humans survive when food completely disappeared? The answer is far more incredible than you might think. Because our ancestors didn't just get lucky, they invented some of the smartest survival strategies in human history. For over 95% of human history, people lived as hunter-gatherers. There were no permanent farms, no grocery stores. Every meal had to be found in nature. But nature wasn't always generous. Large animals migrated. Plants died during droughts. Rivers dried up. Entire regions could suddenly stop producing food. And unlike today, there was no one coming to help. Archaeologists believe many groups experienced weeks or even months of severe food shortages. This constant struggle forced humans to become incredibly adaptable. Instead of depending on one source of food, they learned to survive almost anywhere on Earth. That flexibility became one of humanity's greatest strengths. When normal food disappeared, ancient humans became surprisingly creative. Tree bark was sometimes stripped, dried, and ground into flour. Roots hidden deep underground became emergency meals. Wild insects provided valuable protein. Eggs from birds, shellfish, seaweed. Even small reptiles became important food sources. Some Arctic communities survived almost entirely on fish and seals. Meanwhile, people living in deserts relied on cactus fruits, seeds, and underground tubers. Nothing edible was ignored. Modern survival experts still teach many of these same techniques today because when you're starving, your definition of food changes dramatically. If one area ran out of food, ancient humans rarely stayed. They moved. Entire families traveled hundreds of kilometers following animal migrations. Others followed seasonal fruits, fish runs, or changing weather. Scientists believe early humans became expert observers of nature. They memorized landscapes, animal behavior, water sources, and seasonal patterns. This knowledge was passed from generation to generation. Long before maps existed, people already knew where survival was possible. Migration wasn't failure, it was survival. One of humanity's greatest inventions wasn't a tool, it was cooperation. Many hunter-gatherer societies shared food across the entire group. If one hunter caught a large animal, everyone ate. The next time someone else found food, the favor was returned. This system reduced the risk of starvation. Researchers studying modern hunter-gatherers have found that food sharing dramatically increases survival during difficult seasons. Generosity wasn't just kindness, it was insurance. Helping others today meant they might save your life tomorrow. Ancient humans also learned something revolutionary: save food before disaster arrives. Fish were dried in the sun, meat was smoked over fires, berries were dehydrated, seeds and nuts were buried underground in cool storage pits. Some archaeological sites show evidence of food preservation dating back tens of thousands of years. This allowed communities to survive long winters and failed hunting seasons. It wasn't farming yet, but it was the beginning of planning for the future. Eventually, humans made one discovery that changed civilization forever. Instead of chasing food, they could grow it. Agriculture began around 12,000 years ago in several parts of the world. People started planting grains, domesticating animals, and building permanent villages. Food shortages didn't disappear, but farming made survival far more predictable. It also allowed populations to grow rapidly. Cities formed, kingdoms emerged, and civilization was born. Ironically, the fear of hunger may have been one of the biggest reasons humans created the modern world. Every meal you eat today represents thousands of years of survival, innovation, and resilience. Our ancestors endured famine, drought, freezing winters, and endless uncertainty. Yet somehow, they adapted, they learned, and they passed that knowledge to future generations. Without those incredible survival strategies, none of us would be here today. So the next time you open your refrigerator, remember, You're benefiting from lessons that humanity learned through thousands of years of hunger. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient history, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which ancient survival strategy surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.